Let's pull cards for you. The Five of Cups came out. It's really hard in this world, in this economy, in the place that we're at right now. It is really hard for a lot of people. And it makes us easily focus on what we don't have and to focus on everything that's going wrong when we can't see the opportunity behind us. If this guy turned around, then you would see those two cups, those two opportunities, the gap in the market, the place where you belong, sorting out not what you think you're supposed to have, but what you truly, truly want, what is good for you and your nervous system. That could be a bunch of money. That could be a bunch of travel. That could be a whole bunch of books in a room. It could be whatever you want. And the Knight of Cups came out. He's the dreamy knight. He romanticizes. He moves with the rain. He moves with the waters. He moves along the river right there. He's kind of like he's just in his head and he's daydreaming. And that's what we're called to do. We're called to believe and dream and imagine and hope for the life that we want. We have to sort some stuff out though as we go, like shadow work kind of stuff, therapy kind of stuff, inner child work, Leo season. This is the Eight of Swords. And this seems like a really simple card. She's wrapped up there in those like ropey cloth binding things, and she could just shake them off. And she could reach up and take that cloth off her eyes. She is the only one holding herself back. Easier said than done, because we have to get those blocks. We have to get those that inner child stuff and work on it. Get rid of the blocks. Work on the triggers. We didn't deserve what happened, but now it's our responsibility to heal. And to just right now, this is life, okay? This is the Eight of Pentacles. And what he's doing is he's just working away. He goes to the day job. He does the day job thing. Like we have to survive right now, right? But then there's the dream. And you usually have to slowly chip away at the dream, right? But it can be daily. I was thinking today, this is the Devil card. And I was thinking and meditating, talking to spirit guides, you know how it be, you know how I do, whatever. Um, every time you ever watch any um movie, show, TV, or anything like that, and there's like a family room, there's always furniture and there's always a TV and it's always there. And we've been told our whole lives that what you do is you go to work and then you default to TikTok. And here's the thing, I like TikTok. I like doom scrolling. I like it a lot. But sometimes we have to realize that there's the day job, there's the day to day, but there's something mentally that begins to change when we realize that there's still time in the day and that why are we tired and what needs to happen to be less tired. There's still time in the day. I know it seems impossible, but that's why we do the shadow work. There's time to put the application in. There's time to build the business. There's time. There is a little bit of time for it. And it doesn't have to be this big thing. It can be one day at a time. Just like our Eight of Pentacles here, chipping away. Just like the only person holding us back is the eight of our other eight, the Eight of Swords. Let's get a few more cards out though. Because this is the sit pretty card. We can find things that are good for our nervous system. We can find things that are good for our body. We can. And I think that the world, I think TikTok comment section sometimes, I think the people at work, I think that they all have a lot of things to grumble about, but part of success, part of healing, part of the next level and where you want to go is breaking away from the complaining. Trust me, I've been the problem. I've been the complainer, and it's really hard not to. But this guy's all by himself, being all positive and shit. Just sitting there, just being happy, doing his thing. A little lonely at first, but you end up finding people who are like you because this is the death card. And there's been a whole battle, right? And over here, the sun's coming up. The death card came in like a knight in shining armor. There's been chaos. There's been you're stuck. The devil card. We're stuck in our old bad habits. We're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck. We're here. There's nothing that can be done. But you get used to things. We're not hustling. This is not a side hustle. This is not taking over our life. This is learning balance. This is learning how to show up in your own way with your own nervous system. It doesn't even have to show up every day. It could show up every 2 weeks. It could show up weekly. It could be a 3 hour thing every week. It could be a Saturday morning thing. It could be anything you want because you have the idea. This is the Ace of Wands. This is the idea card. This is the magic. This is the substance of your soul. This is imagination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more card. You have the idea. If you feel like you don't have an idea, you can stir the waters within yourself because maybe it's not a business. Maybe it's not a new job. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe it's a partner or the right partner. One more card because you feel this undeniable pull, this tug. This is the Three of Wands. You feel this he like you just can't deny it. You either have the idea, you're in the thick of building the idea, or the idea has been sitting on the back burner for a really long time. The dream, the travel, the thing, the home. You deserve it. You should go after it. The Three of Wands is the guy, and he's standing there and he's looking out at the edge of this cliff into the waters. And he stands there making the decision to just go and do and be. Yeah, you can do it. You got this.